Good morning, everyone. I'm Jen Houston, owner of the Artsy Fartsy Gallery. I'm a full-time independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Canmore, Alberta, Canada. Well, we're going to go on to another card today, popping on a little bit earlier than the other times this week, but hopefully I will have some people that are able to join me when we do some crafting. We're actually going to do a fun fold with this card. I learned this layout from Allison Okamitsu. But I changed up the colors and I changed up the designer series paper, and so it's going to be a little bit different. And that's the fun thing about seeing different layouts from different people. You can always adapt it and change them to kind of fit the supplies you have, or fit kind of what you're going for. So there we are. So just to show you where this Pretty Pumpkins bundle comes from. It is in the new, well, not so new too much anymore, but it's in the mini catalog. Where's the title? Here we go. It's light green. Hi, Kathy. Good to see you. Good morning. It's kind of a green minty color. And so it is in this catalog on page 48. It comes with a stamp set and coordinating dies that cut out a lot of these items. And there's also some cool dies that don't actually coordinate with these. They're kind of like extras, and so they create pumpkin shapes, but you know, they're a little bit different than these pumpkins. So hello, Holly, and hello, Marielle, and good to see you both. Great to see you. So lots of fun that we can have with those dies. And of course, when you buy the bundle, the stamp set and the dies together, you get 10% off. And another bonus is that right now during celebration, when you purchase $60 worth of product, then you get to choose something for free. And this bundle is 62, so it helps you meet that goal. And if you want, you can also purchase this beautiful paper that I've been working with all, you're not purchasing, you get it for free. The paper that I've been using all week, it is the beautiful penned 12 by 12 designer series paper. So it comes for free. I love free. So totally up to you. But this only lasts until the end of September, so don't delay. Just like these other ladies have done here, as soon as you pop on, tell me where you're from, say hello. If I've never met you, my name is Jen, and I love to stamp, and I love to give away cards, and kind of gives me a reason to get up every day, knowing that, you know, you kind of change, it kind of gives you a little bit of a purpose, right? You know, you're sending out happy mail, and it's going to possibly change somebody's day, gonna make somebody smile at least, just because they were thought of. It's never, you know, I like to do more than just birthdays and Christmas when you kind of expect cards. Just kind of surprises out of the blue, finding that in your mailbox, in amongst all your bills, is kind of like a booster, right? I know these ladies can attest to that because they all do the same thing. And so it's just such a simple way to make someone's day. So if you're playing along today, all of the products I'm using are from Stampin' Up! You feel the same way? Yeah, I love it. And so if anything interests you, you can contact me and let me know. All right, if you're playing along today, I'm going to be using this stamp, Gather Together, and I've got it mounted on an H block. Yesterday we used this, and we're going to use it again today. This image, the 3 pumpkins, and that's on a D block. And then for the inside, I better not forget, there's this little image here. We're going to use that, and it's on the C block. And as far as colors go, today we're going to use Calypso Coral. We kind of started playing around with it a little bit yesterday, as opposed to some pumpkin pie. We'll get a little more today. And the Black Memento ink. All right, let me show you my card example, and then I'll show you how we're going to switch it up. So this is kind of a neat little fold, just a little bit open on the sides so that you get some of the designer series paper poking through for the card front and the card insert. So it's a very simple, very, very simple fun fold that, I don't know, it's kind of something different, right? And we're going to use some little blingy paper. So we're going to get out that gold foil today, and of course that black glitter paper. Let's see if, yeah, get it to shine a little bit. There we go. Everybody likes a little bling and glitter, right? All right, so that was the basic gray version. I am going to switch up the two colors that I used, basic gray, Calypso Coral. I'm going to actually interchange them. So I'm going to make this the card base Calypso Coral, and the leaves are going to be basic gray. So let's see what that looks like. I'm also going to be switching up the designer series paper right here, so we'll see how it all looks when we get to get it all done. All right, so we're going to, here's my card base, and all the measurements, sorry, my nose is itchy, will be on my blog later on today, and all the products that I've used will be on there as well, just in case you forget. All right, so the card base, Calypso Coral, cut a little bit differently. What do we need to stamp here? We're going to stamp on the little label that goes right here. I'm going to get the Gather Together, and I'm going to use the black Memento ink. So when it's bigger like this, I like to stamp the ink pad to the stamp. That way I can see that it's all perfectly covered up. All right, are we ready to roll? Let's see. Let's see how awake Jen is. Well, we can stamp upside down, that works. All right, and off. I think it looks pretty good. Got some little dings. Oh, maybe that's just fuzz. We should be okay. Got a little halo. Let's try again. Let's try again. The magic of paper. Hi, Melissa. Good morning. Magic of paper. You can always try again, and then you can choose which one you prefer. This time I'm going to do it the right direction. maybe that threw me. There we go. I like this one better. Awesome. Okay, so we're going to stamp that. And the only other thing that we have to stamp is this piece that we're going to, oh, I see I've got black on here already, so let's flip this over. And a bud hair. Oh, got on my fingers. Hopefully that will get covered up by some of those leaves. I probably have ink on my ink pad holder here. And so it's getting on my fingers. All right, so just this little pumpkin leaf here with the blossom, like so. It'll be a little surprise in the card. I suppose we could do our envelope as well. So let's do that same image right along the envelope while we have that ink and that stamp out. I wonder, let's go, should we go up? Why not? Something a little different. We could go this direction. No, that's enough. Enough, stop while we're ahead. Okay, let's put the envelope aside, the card insert aside, and let's start stamping this part. So we're going to get our big 3 pumpkin stamp and our Calypso Coral. We're going to do kind of tone on tone. Ooh. This one's a sticky one. I don't use it very often. That's probably why. Okay, so kind of close to the top. I'd say about probably a finger's width down. And let's go try to get it straight. Go. There we have it. I've got a little piece here, but that's okay because it's going to get covered up. No worries, no worries. I don't think my fingers are awake yet. All right, let's take out this little piece of black glitter paper, and it's just going to be kind of a little accent underneath the sentiment. So I'm going to use my liquid glue to help this stick a little better. And there's no rule as to how much black glitter, you know, you want to be showing. Some of you might want a whole lot, some of you might just go with a little. Totally up to you. And just to help hold that, I'm actually going to flip it over and use my dimensionals to help kind of brace that while it's drying. Good as new. There we go. All right, so we're going to just lay this down kind of where we think it might go. Our next piece that we're going to put on is this gold pumpkin. So pretty. I don't know, about there, I guess. So I'm going to actually put some dimensionals on the back of this. The inside is good to go with a large one, but kind of the other sides, you'd probably want to use some mini dimensionals, pardon me. So how's everyone's morning going so far? Is the black glitter paper in the holiday catalog? Yes. Let me look. I love that at the back of the catalogs they have a quick synopsis. Yes, it is. So on page 75, kind of almost in the middle, black 12 by 12 glitter paper. I originally bought it because I wanted to use it with the little penguins. I thought, oh, if the little penguin black parts were kind of that black glitter paper, I thought, oh, that would be so cute. So I haven't got to that yet, but that's my hope for that. All right, lots of little dimensionals on there. Should hold just beautifully. Now we take off all the backs. And it's fairly easy to use. Like in the past, some of that glimmer paper, it has been kind of large and it's kind of bulky and bits fall off of it. But this is pretty light, thin, and it looks good. All right, let's place that pumpkin. Just make sure you don't go past that little edge there. There's the gold. Now, let's see, where this is going to be placed. We're going to get out, there are 3 different leaves that you can cut out using the dies, and I'm of course using basic gray. So one leaf, the longest, narrowest one, nope, medium one, I'm going to actually just place down along the bottom, and then I'm going to flip it over, and once again, just to help brace it, I'm just going to use a dimensional because it's going to have to get popped up anyway. Might as well just go like that. So I like that they have little holes in it, so then you can, oh, I got sunshine coming, look at that. So then you can kind of hook it, okay, camera is good, hook it kind of on the bottom portion of your sentiment. All right, then we have the largest one, so I'm going to have it pointing up, and the smallest one, same thing. I'm just going to layer them over top of each other. Sorry about that light. And I'm just going to flip it over, and once again, let's just use a dimensional to hold those 2 together. I can stick a little more, a little guy there. I think that's good. Okay. Next, let's put this sentiment on. So we'll just add a few more dimensionals just to make sure everything is nice and even. Yeah, it's crazy what we miss in the catalogs, hey? Yeah, sometimes you just, I tend to overlook the Halloween section because I'm just not a Halloween kind of type. And so there was that one year that I totally bypassed those ornate frames. And they're beautiful, I use them all the time. All right, for these little leaf bits, leaf, I should say. Hi, Lisa. Right, Lisa? I missed the whole ornate frames. Thanks to Lisa. And watching her videos, I saw that, oh, I needed to get those. Thanks for sharing, Lisa. So I just tucked those leaves kind of on the side of the pumpkin, a little bit on the top there. And that is oh, one more thing. We're going to add a little twine. So a glue dot. I've already tied my bow, no pressure on camera. Because it tends to not go well when everyone's staring at you, right? So there's the front cover. Done, easy peasy. Now to decorate this inside portion. So on the last card, I used this side of the Designer Series paper. On this card, I'm going to flip it over and use this pattern, and we'll see what it looks like. Yeah, I know, Lisa, I'm thankful that you're around to help too. You do, you help me so much. You help me use my credit card. That's what you help me with. Okay, so I'm just layering that on right along the edge of the card. So there we go. Oh, that's very pretty. I like it. Cool. And then lastly, we are going to take our little card insert, if you will, and attach that right beside it. You just butt that paper up against there. Now on my card insert on this one, I actually took my Calypso Coral Stampin' Blend and colored that in. What do you think? I think we could do that again. Just tie in that color. I'm just going to use the light version. Give it a little color, a little pop of something. We did lots of coloring yesterday, so you like this one better? Yeah? Lisa's here to help us spend our money. Go, Lisa. We need a Lisa in Canada to help me out. All right, let's color this blossom as well then. Just be careful, be mindful that Stampin' Blends, they do bleed through. They're very saturated, so you may want to stick a piece of paper inside the envelope before you go coloring a whole lot. I lucked out because it's kind of on where the flap is, so it's a little bit of extra protection, but there we go. There is our card from today, and here's our card, our sample card. So, okay, now comes voting time. Which do you prefer, orange or gray? Hi, Amy. Good morning. See Jen for help. Yeah, I'll try to help you out. I don't lay on the pressure as much, do I? Lisa's more funny. Oh my goodness. Lisa cracks me up. I tend to, having depression and having, it's like somebody stomped on my personality. I used to be a quick thinker and have lots of comebacks, and now it takes way too long for my brain to chug through the comments and come up with something to say. You slightly prefer the gray, orange. Yes, Lisa, this design came from Allison Okamitsu. So I took her design and changed up all the colors and the paper. So all right, orange and a gray. We need someone to break the tie. Do I pressure sell? I hope so. You sell your items so well because you create with them so well. It's just like everybody has to buy them. That's what I say. And I'm so excited. I'm so close to hitting the yearly sales goal, so I'm so just need a few more orders and I can do it. I can hit it. All right, is that all we're gonna get for voting? Amy broke the tie. She says gray. Okay, there we go. All right, well, thank you so much for joining me this morning, early this morning. It was a little bit earlier than I've been going on all this week. Tomorrow I hope to be here at 1:30 Mountain Time to show you another card using this beautiful bundle. Lots of fun, and I'm hoping to really showcase more of the dies tomorrow. There's a beautiful pumpkin die that's so ornate and it's so pretty. So that will hopefully be our card. The reason why I'm saying hopefully is because Kevin is off tomorrow and Friday, and so he tends to just spring things out of the blue. Oh, we're going here. okay. And he gets a little ticked off if I'm still working when he's not. All right. Oh, Jennifer says gray too. Okay. It was so funny because yesterday's card, everybody, or was it yesterday's? I can't remember. All the people voted say for white, online, or during the live. But then during just my post, everybody voted for the opposite. So you just never know what people are gonna like, right? Oh, another gray. Okay. All right. So if any of these products interested you, make sure you contact me and I can help them get into your hands. As you can see, making a card is very simple, and it's just a great way to show somebody that you're thinking about them, just out of the blue. All right, ladies, thanks for being my sunshine today. I had a great time crafting along with you and the little crafting family that we all belong to, which is great. All right, so hopefully see you tomorrow. Otherwise, have a great evening. Bye, everyone.